Please don't spoil the movie by adding your own soundtrack.
Hello, my name is Princess Tiana.
My name is Neville Longbottom.
Definitely used that one before. And welcome back to...
You say that every time I come up with a name. You're always like, you used that before.
I'm gonna
Where
find
you keep
it.
track. Where are the receipts?
You know what? You're right. And welcome back to Please Don't Spoil the Movie, a podcast brought to you by sisters who love each other.
Sometimes.
Well. How are you today, Shantae?
I'm fine. I did a focus group today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
For what? Can you say?
$350.
Can you say what it was for?
No, but I'll say it anyway. I'm not going to give all the information.
Okay.
So this is my first time ever doing a focus group. It wasn't like how I expected. I don't know. I kind of wanted to like watch a movie or something that hadn't been like released into the world and like give my feedback on the movie or something, or some product that some company was trying to launch for the first time and give my opinion. But it was about a civil lawsuit, and a young man, I won't say his name, got injured on the job, was suing, and we heard from the defendant and the plaintiff. So like the plaintiff's lawyer and then the plaintiff's lawyer. And
this is mitigation?
They were just trying, and we were all like quote unquote jurors.
Oh, okay.
So we were like,
but not. So one of the people wasn't real. These weren't the real plaintiffs and the real.
See, that's what I thought. I thought they were going to come in and these people were going to be like actors. I thought this was like a fake test scenario.
Yeah.
No, this was the guy's actual lawyer and like the defense team's actual lawyers.
Oh.
I thought it was very interesting. When the lady was like, yeah, so now you're going to hear from like the plaintiff's lawyer. I was like, wait, are we hearing from the real guy's lawyer? But we did.
Oh. Okay.
When the plaintiff's lawyer walked in there, I said, oh, this is so much fun. I'm locked and loaded. I had my pen and my pad. I was taking notes. I said, oh, yeah, I'm all in. Yeah, give me that info. Give me those evidences. Give me those facts and figures. Give me those dates. But then, so after we heard from them, we like broke for lunch. So once we came back from lunch, then we were supposed to break up into like our juror groups, I guess, and discuss the case. So as they were breaking everybody up, they called me and two other girls last. And I was like, oh, we got like a little small group going on. It was like two other black girls. I said, oh, thank God. I was like, yes, I'm with my people. And the lady was like, yeah, so the other groups are filled, so we're going to send you guys home. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh.
I was like, I'm getting into this shit. And then she was like, but we're going to pay you for the full day. I said, oh, let me collect my things, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you for having me. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed day.
Okay.
Yeah, it was very interesting. I can't wait to do more. Hopefully a more exciting one.
Okay, it's fun.
I know. So that's all I got for you.
Have you watched anything lately?
I saw Send Help with you.
Oh yeah.
And then finished it with Mom. Great movie. I do want to say now this I want you to cut out. Cut this out.
Okay.
The girl, the fiance Zuri, they only casted her. I am convinced, no one can tell me otherwise, that they only casted her as a black girl because they were going to kill her in the end.
I think we can keep this in, but usually when I watch if I watch a horror film and there's a black person, I'm like, oh, they're about to die violently.
Oh, they're at risk.
Yeah, I was like 80% chance they're going to die and it's going to be violent.
Yes. You cannot convince me otherwise. I was looking for Reddit threads on this because I was like, someone else has to have this exact same thought.
Yeah. I was on Linda's side up until that, and I was like, and you killed the black girl and the boat guy. That was a guy doing a good deed.
Two minorities out by the hands of Linda. Yeah, I was rooting for Linda, and then I was like, Linda, this is unforgivable. Yeah. You're killing a black queen who was going to be living a life of luxury, married to this man. She was going to be living large.
LOL.
And that's what us black women need and deserve, and you took that from her. How dare you?
Linda.
But other than that, it was a good movie.
I finally sat down and watched Marty Supreme.
Marty Supreme. How was it?
It was good.
Yeah.
It's by the same people who made Uncut Gems.
I know.
That movie with Robert Pattinson.
I know.
So it was very much
has that same feel. You feel like you're on Adderall, Coke, and Xanax all at the same time.
It was very much that. But it was actually good. And after watching it, I do think they should have gave an Oscar to the film. I don't know. They should have got one Oscar. I don't know what for what. I'm not
for what. That's none of my business.
That's not my business. But they could have gave them an Oscar. I don't think it deserved Best Picture. But if I had to choose between one battle after the other and Marty Supreme, I would choose Marty Supreme. But but I prefer Sinners to win. His acting was good. So like he's
a good actor. No doubt about that.
He just ruined. I don't know what happened. Like
he
called me by your name.
Yeah, he woke up one day. It was just like a little douchey. I still think he's still like a nice guy. I just think he's just like you know,
it's going to his head.
Yeah, just a little.
When you watch Marty Supreme, I'm like, oh, did you method act too much and you forgot who you were because you're Timothée Chalamet, not Timothy Kardashian? What happened, sir?
What the fuck? I'm weak, not Timothy Kardashian. Oh, wow.
Timothy Kardashian.
That's what happened when you date them Kardashians. Your career starts.
It was over for him. Someone, there's always a tweet. Someone's like, Timothy Chalamet. You would have hated Timothy Kardashian. But really good, and his acting was good in the film. But at the end of the day, it is a movie about ping pong. So I don't think it should have beat. I don't think it could have beat Sinners. Right. Yeah, but his acting was good.
I've been watching. Have you seen Jury Duty? Me and Mom have been watching.
No.
Have I talked about that?
No. How was it?
So me and Mom watched Jury Duty some weeks ago, and then we recently finished season 2, which is Jury Duty presents Company Retreat. It's really funny. I recommend it to all people. It's such an enjoyable show. It's so good. The second season, it made me cry. I was like, oh my God, I'm crying.
Really?
So the first season, you know, it's like a guy.
I'm sure, right?
In season, it's this guy from that. He's so adorable. And, you know, he thinks he's like been hired as like a temp in HR for this like company retreat. And then it's just... And it's like for this hot sauce company, and the owner is like selling it to this equity firm. He's like, don't do it. It's so cute. And I cried at the end. I was like, and he like was so into it. Like he was so invested. Like the guy in season 1 was like really sweet. But like the guy who they got for season 2, he was just so invested in the cause. Like he like literally was just like, me and Mom were like, he's gonna be devastated when he finds out this shit isn't real.
No, they need to pay them great money for this shit.
Yeah, first season they gave the guy $100,000. This guy got $150,000.
I need more than that.
$150,000 is not no money to shake your head at.
I'll take it. But he part into this.
He really did.
He was really chasing down the owner of a company saying, don't sell.
Yeah. I was like, he's going to be so devastated when he finds out none of this is real. I was like, y'all can't tell him.
But yeah, I need to check it out. It's on my to-do list.
Speaking of people showing up in regular work, doing their jobs and not dilly-daddling, think... See what I did there?
Yeah, I see it.
Think ambition. Think I'll do whatever it takes to make my dreams come true. Think animal print. Think a diverse friend group from all different backgrounds and walks of life coming together to sing. Think hot guy who's a love interest and he should have been in the second one and the third one. We should have seen him in every single movie because he was hot. Think trying to become something you're not, and we're not willing to conform. And that brings us to, drumroll please,
Cheetah
Girls. Cheetah Girls. I hit a new note with the Cheetah Girls, Mom. The Cheetah Girls. Summary. The Cheetah Girls follows a teen girl group in Manhattan as they navigate the challenges of fame, friendship, and school. When a major music producer tries to mold them into pop superstars, the girls face internal conflicts that threaten to tear their friendship and music group apart. The movie is a 2003 musical television film directed by Oz Scott, written by Allison Taylor, produced by Fill in the blank.
I know it. Singer. Fuck. Whitney Houston.
Yeah. What other film that is near and dear to our heart?
Cinderella.
No.
Right, Cinderella?
That she produced. No.
Cinderella.
No.
Oh, wait. Is it the Bodyguard?
No.
Bodyguard?
No.
It's not Cinderella?
No.
Oh, Princess Diaries.
Thank you. Princess Diaries.
But did she not produce Cinderella?
I don't know if she produced Cinderella.
Oh,
I just know that she's in it. I'm talking about things that I know for certain.
Oh.
The movie was written by Allison Taylor, produced by Whitney Houston, and based on the book series of the same name by Deborah Gregory. The Cheetah Girls was the first musical Disney Channel original movie. See, I don't know how true that is because I distinctly remember when this movie came out and it was time for the sequel back in 2006. They promoted that movie as a musical. They're like, hey, the first one wasn't a musical, but we're coming back in the second one. This one is the musical. Do you remember that?
No, not really.
Yeah.
But maybe they meant like it's a music forward movie. They're not like walk away and then break into a song. It's
right. So when they were like, yeah, this one's a musical. I feel like when this one came out, it wasn't considered a musical. I thought it was just considered a movie that had songs in it. And the second one was the musical. Because now we got the numbers. Everyone gets their own individual song. Gabriella singing and walking down the streets of Spain all depressed. We got this Spaniard bitch with ripped jeans and a hat and gloves, and she flipping on stage, and she gets her own number. Now it's a musical.
I mean, if you want to be a snob in like the Broadway terminology, yes, the first one was technically not a musical. It was a movie. It was a music forward.
Yeah, it was a movie with songs in it.
Yeah, so. But if people call this a musical, I'll let it go.
Right, that's real. Casting. Let's take it on back. The late great Nia Rivera, who later became famous for her role in Glee, originally auditioned for a part in the film, but she didn't get the role. That's okay. She could have been
Chanel.
Yeah, probably what she auditioned for. In the book series, the character Aqua has a twin.
Why?
And Jeanette. Why? I don't know. Why not? That's how the writer wrote it. She had a twin.
Yeah, I see why you cut it out.
Well, Aqua had a twin, and Jeanette Walker. During casting auditions for the film, however, executives at Disney dropped the character from the film because they couldn't find the right twin girls to play both her and Aqua. According to the author, however, Deborah Gregory, she said that Tia and Tamara Mowry's names were brought up in meetings, but were considered to be too sophisticated for the roles. I.e., they're too old. Too old.
Oh, I thought they meant they can get country enough. I was like, I guess that's nice, but also a dig to the other girl.
Well, I feel like they were kind of like, they're a little bit too mature, like grown up. Like, that's how I took it. Like, like, this is a child's movie. They're grown now.
I guess. I wonder if the twin was part of the group or she was just like supportive of the person.
No.
Just understand.
She was a member, I think she was a member of the clique, the Cheetah Girls.
Oh, she was number 5.
I think so.
That's too many people.
Yeah. They did the right thing by reducing it down to 4. It would have been too much to focus on. Yeah. Singer Solange Knowles was originally cast to play the role of Aqua. However, Knowles pulled out of the film due to wanting to focus on the release of her debut album, Solo Star. Keely Williams, who we know plays Aqua, initially auditioned for the role of Galleria, but did not get the part and was subsequently offered the role of Aqua when Knowles pulled out. Williams, at the time, of course, was in the girl group 3LW with Adrienne Bailon at the time. So I was trying to figure out, like, I don't know. I feel like this was saying, like, oh, Keely got the part in the movie, and then they were like, hey, you want to get your friend and your girl group in here? I don't know. But I was trying to figure out, like, how did this come about? Like, how y'all went from 3LW to, like, switching to a completely different girl group? But when I tried to look it up, this is according to the third member who was not not in the movie, right? Naturi Naughton, the third member of 3LW. So according to her, she was basically saying that Disney came to them and was like, hey, we're working on this movie.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Like, are y'all interested? But she was excluded from like the meetings that they had with Disney. So it was like Adrian and Keely were like in on it, and she didn't have any like part in it. Like it was never mentioned to her, which I thought was.
I wonder
like,
why.
Yeah, I don't understand.
They did not like her look.
But apparently they were kind of like already at rift, I guess, on the verge of breaking up. I don't know. Well,
but I'm also glad Solange didn't do this.
Why?
Bringing It On was already too much. It just goes against her image, her cool girl hipster image.
I don't think she had her cool girl hipster image in 2003.
This would have really threw it off.
This would have really put a wrench in that, huh? So the film was shot from October to November in 2002 in Toronto, Ontario, Canada, and Manhattan, New York City, New York. The film was released August 15th, 2003, and upon its release, the film was the #1 rated basic cable telecast, whatever that means, I guess television movie, and premiered to 6.5 million viewers, a record for Disney at the time.
Ooh.
The film's DVD sold over 800,000 copies. The film's soundtrack was released on August 12th, 2003, and it peaked at number 33 on the Billboard 200 and was certified double platinum. Double platinum, baby!
I think out of all the Disney Channel musicals, mind you, I love High School Musical, but this one, this soundtrack.
Oh yeah, there's no skips.
Like I could see someone else singing this. Like these are really good songs.
This song can live outside of this movie.
Cheetah Girls, yeah, exactly.
Don't go anywhere bumping fucking we're all in this together.
Yeah.
Outside of your home while watching High School Musical. It doesn't work. But Cinderella? You can put that anywhere.
Together we can.
Right. So of course, following the success of the film, Disney also began developing the Cheetah Girls as a real life recording group. Let's talk a little bit about the Cheetah Girls Next Gen. A fourth film was confirmed on July 8th, 2026. You didn't know that? 1 week ago? Yeah, so Raven-Symoné set to reprise her role as Galleria. Adrienne Bailon and Sabri O'Brien are set to reprise their roles as Chanel and Dorinda, respectively, while Kaylee Williams is not expected to return as Aqua, thank God.
Oh, wow.
Lynn Winfield, Dorothea, and Lori Ann Alter, Junetta, are also confirmed to return for the film. The film will follow Galleria and Chanel as they take the new group of Cheetah Girls to Africa to volunteer at a wildlife sanctuary. Kind of weird.
It's going to be a Disney movie? It's going to premiere on Disney, I'm assuming?
I guess so.
I'm not interested.
I'm not interested either because I saw the cast and I was like,
I don't, if it was like a non-Disney, like maybe, but just like, I don't feel like watching a cookie cutter movie right now. I'll watch it, but also do miss Raven. She was hilarious. I wish her little funny moments in the movie, I was like, oh, let me go watch That's Raven.
I actually didn't laugh at her.
There was two things that I laughed at. One, Dorinda, take that mask off. Got me. And two, when she was sitting at the lunch table, she was yapping her mouth, and she was like, is it over? Is it over? Are we done?
Wait, you're right. I did look at the part. There was one girl. She had got up. She said, "Where you going? Sit back down, girl." Like, yeah. Ooh, that had me weak. That girl had got up. She said, "Where you going, girl? Sit back down." She knows her craft, baby.
Yes.
Okay, cast Raven-Symoné as Galleria Bubbles Garibaldi, the leader of the Cheetah Girls. Adrienne Bailon as Chanel Chuchi Simons, member of the Cheetah Girls and Raven Galleria's best friend. Kaylee Williams as Aquanetta Walker, a member of the Cheetah Girls who moved from Texas to New York. Sabrina Bryan as Dorinda Doe Thomas, member of the Cheetah Girls. Lynn Winfield as Dorothea Garibaldi, Galleria's mother. Juan Chorin, Galleria's death. Lori Alter as Juanetta Simons, Chanel's mother. Vincent Corazza as Jackal Johnson, a record producer and the film's antagonist. Kyle Schmid as Derek, Galleria's love interest and rapper of Sonic Chaos. Kim Roberts as Mrs. Bosco, Dorinda's foster mom.
Before we begin, don't forget to rate, subscribe, follow us on TikTok at Don't Spoil the Movie, on Instagram, Please Don't Spoil the Movie. We are available everywhere you found podcasts. If you found this podcast right now, it's because you're probably listening to a place where we are on as a podcast.
Listen to us.
Rate, subscribe, download.
Do as we say.
The movie begins in New York City. We have Galleria, Chanel, Aqua, and Dorinda.
I loved their names. They were so well.
They are cute. These are the members of Cheetah Girls, and they are right now performing at a kid's birthday party, and they're performing Together We Can, Shoot the Moon, Stop the Rain, Even Ride a Hurricane, If You Think You Want. 10 out of 10 song. They're doing amazing until Aqua's foot gets stuck. Dorinda does a backhand spring tuck into...
She does an aerial.
She does an aerial. She loves an aerial. Is that someone with no hands?
Yes, that's a cartwheel with the no hands.
She aerials into Aqua, and they fall while Gallery is in the front doing her damn thing. But they pull it together, and the kids laugh at them. But that's besides the point.
Well, they do have a little powwow after. And Chanel voices her concerns. She's like, I don't know if we're ready for the talent show. Maybe this is a sign, because we fumbled. And Galleria is not standing for that negativity. She's saying, Chanel, you hit that high note. Dorinda, you're a dancing queen. Aqua, that skirt you have on is amazing. We're more than ready, more than capable to perform at the high school talent show.
After this, they are walking the streets of New York City. Dorinda excuses herself because she's so busy. She has to go somewhere. She has a secret life. We see that we learn that Aqua just moved here from Texas, and she has not taken the subway, which I do not blame her. And she needs her friend.
They live in Manhattan. They're rich. They shouldn't have to take the subway.
It's just easier sometimes, but I mean, I wouldn't. If I could avoid it, why would I?
I wouldn't want my 14-year-old child, taking the New York subway.
Oh, they do that. The kids do that. That's how they get around.
I ain't never seen a child on the subway though.
Jade, all them kids in New York City,
I'm not saying they're not taking the subway. I wouldn't want my child to do it. And I also, the few times that I've been to New York City when I've taken the subway, I just haven't seen a child with a book pack on their back taking the subway. I actually haven't seen it now that I think about it.
Right, because you're probably sleeping when they're on the way to school, and then you're probably at the bar when they're going home.
I'm out and about at 3:00 when they get released.
They be on the subway. That's why they say a 10-year-old New York child is basically 21, because they've just been living life.
Jesus.
But Chanel and Galleria have been friends forever. Apparently, they started this girl group together, the Cheetah Girls, and they added Aqua and Dorinda because Aqua can sing really well, and Dorinda brings the dancing. That's really her key drawing. Right. As Galleria and Chanel are walking home, they stumble upon a poster of this guy named Jackal Johnson. He's like a music producer. He used to go to their school, and he hit it big. And they see him in a picture of his new artist on a wall, and then from there they're like, "Oh, I love that girl!" And they break out to a little dance number.
Jam. I love her, and you know she's produced by Jackal Johnson. I love this new hit. Oh yeah, let's break dance. Oh, come on, yeah, ooh, yeah, get it, girl. Woo!
Heavy on the get a girl.
Yeah,
It was a lot. I forgot how when I was watching, I was like, "Oh wow, this movie's kind of cringe."
Oh my god, it's so cringy. And then all they're doing is dancing. And then they create some sort of spectacle from the New Yorkers. In no real world would any New Yorker pay them any mind. But a crowd has formed to watch them semi-brick dance. They're like, oh my goodness, look at those moves.
These are up-and-coming girls.
Yeah.
But after their mini break dance, Galleria realizes, oh shit, I forgot to walk my dog. So she runs home. She walks into her New York apartment. Her mom's there. Her mom is mad at her because she didn't come home on time to walk her dog Toto. And her mom's maybe a fashion designer. But you can tell that she's really, serious. She's like dead ass. And she really wants Galleria to focus on her studies while Galleria wants to focus on her music career. She tells her mom that she really hopes she wins the talent show because the winner gets to
they get an opportunity to record in an actual recording studio.
Which I feel like they could just get their parents to pay for them to do that, but
those are expensive. But what I wondered was, what if your talent isn't singing? Like they showed the guy who was standing up there doing like stand-up comedy. What the fuck he gonna do with that? Record his jokes and send it to Comedy Central? It wasn't an inclusive reward.
Movies like this, there's there's hiccups. And then we see Chanel. She's at home and she walks into her house and she sees clothes all over her place, and we meet her beautiful, gorgeous mother.
Her mom's so hot.
She's beautiful, but her mom is very much...
Her mom does not pay attention to her.
She's a young hoe.
her mom does not know anything about her daughter. She could be dust in the wind for all she fucking cares.
The mom is still outside. The mom is still trying to be outside. She looks good. She's worried about her boyfriend. The roles are reversed.
Yeah, she's trying to find out a top to go with her outfit for her hot date with some Parisian guy. And this is the part that really pissed me off. When she pulls out the top or whatever and she puts it on, I thought it was really cute. But then Chanel was like, oh no, you should wear this. And her mom was like, oh, you're going to be my little daughter, the fashion buyer. I was like, you don't know anything about your fucking daughter. A fashion buyer? Are you fucking kidding me? She's in a fucking girls group, for crying out loud. She wears Cheetah print every fucking day. She's in a girl group. She wants to be a singer. What are you talking about? She's like my little daughter, the fashion buyer. No, not at all. Your little daughter, the Cheetah girl, the singer. What are you doing? She pays no attention to her. Ooh, that pissed me off. She's fucking busted out C notes. Right. She's a mini Mariah Carey. What is wrong with you?
And then we see Dorinda's life, and she is at a community center, and she is mopping the floors out of necessity. She is living a double life. The girls don't know about this. Every time she's like, oh, I gotta go, guys, because they're like, oh my God, you're always on the run, because she gotta go to work. She got shit to do. She got bills to pay. And who else?
We never see Aqua's life.
And I would have loved to see her dad.
Yeah.
Her Texas dad.
I bet they would have given him a cowboy hat. He would have had a cowboy hat on and a belt buckle the size of Texas.
I would have loved to see her home life. I don't know why they didn't do that. All we know about her is she's from Texas and that she liked to ride the subway and she likes hot sauce.
Her character was semi-disposable.
So the next day at school, we see Galleria and the girls. They're talking about the talent show. And then we meet some fellow schoolmates, Derek and I don't know the guy's
his name was... Oh my God, I remember it. It was like Crikey or something like that.
Crikey.
It was like oh my God, I know it. We can't move on until I get this. McEvil. It was I know it. Mackerel.
Derek and Mackerel. They are also planning on auditioning for the talent show. They have
a rap DJ duo.
Derek, the white boy, is a rapper, and
Mackerel, the black guy, is the DJ. They reverse the roles there.
But Derek likes Galleria. He likes to flirt with her. This time at lunch, he's asking her if they can switch audition times because he wants to go first. I don't know. Maybe he just wanted to flirt. But Galleria is not entertaining this young man. She wants to focus on her music, even though all the girls think he's hot, and he is handsome.
Handsome? Cute. Oh my goodness, he's beautiful. Somebody need to give it the other boy too, a Mackerel. He cute too.
Mm-hmm. He wasn't. So I could have sworn Derek was in the next movie. He wasn't.
He was not. He should have been. How you gonna introduce us to that fineness?
He was cute.
We never get him. We never get him again. Everybody loved when he freaking caressed her fucking chin and was like, "But you know, you still my boo." I'm like, "You're right.
Not my boo."
You're
you say you're right.
Absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
He's like, you ate that. I did want to know what grade he was in. I was concerned about that.
Right, because he called her a freshman. Right, that's where the trouble come in. Because if he's a senior now, we got a problem.
Yeah, then I'm like, never mind. But I feel like he might be.
He probably is.
He probably is. But now it's after school. It is time for the auditions. The girls are on stage at the auditorium. They have their best cheetah print outfit on, and they begin to sing their iconic best song that you can think of, Cinderella by the Cheetah Girls.
When I was just a little girl, my mama used to tuck me in bed and she read me a story. It always was about a princess in distress and how a prince was given the glory. I love you, baby.
Okay, thank you. That was amazing. I did learn today that this song belonged to two other girl groups.
Yeah, I read that. I don't know why I didn't add it. Yeah. Like another... Yeah. I honestly don't even think that's them singing the song. It might be. I don't know. I think it's the original girl group singing the song.
No. Well, I heard the original version, like a snippet of it, and I was like, oh, I like the Disney Channel version better.
Oh, it probably is better.
But yes, they do amazing. They impress Drinko, which is the lady in charge of the talent show, and she is...
I said her name. I'm sorry. Sandra Caldwell as Drinka Champagne.
Drinka is she is the talent show person. They really want to impress her. After they're done, they're like, Drinka, how did we do? And Drinka's basically like, you guys are the best thing since sliced bread.
You guys are the best thing since me. Each of you all remind me of a different version of me. Gabriella, you remind me of me if I was biracial. Chanel, you remind me of me if I was Latina. Aqua, you remind me of me if I was from Texas. And Dorinda, you remind me of me if I could dance.
I thought it was strange that her identifier for all of them was race. And I feel like it was weird that they were like, Galleria is mixed, everyone. Okay?
Right. If it wasn't obvious when we saw her father, we have to reiterate to you that she is biracial in this movie.
But I will say when because I haven't seen this movie forever, when he walked through the door, I was like, and now it's her stepfather?
Who the fuck is this guy?
I was like, oh, they have a cute stepdaughter, stepfather relationship. I was like, oh, that's her daddy.
That's her papa.
Happy pa. So Dorinka is excited. The girls are excited. The Galleria's mom and Chanel's mom are in the stands watching, in disguise. I'm not really sure why, but they're excited. And then
disguise.
I don't know why they were dressed like that. They're dressed like Thelma and Louise. To their surprise, enters a very famous white man by the name of Jackal Johnson. He used to go to the school. We mentioned him earlier. He's a producer. And he walks in there and he's like, wow, you girls were amazing. I haven't seen a performance so good since I graduated. They're like, oh my God, it's Jackal. He's amazing.
Jackal Johnson. And Galleria does not miss the opportunity to introduce herself to the Jackal Johnson. She doesn't shy away from this. She instantly walks up to him. She's like, hi, Mr. Johnson. My name is Galleria Garibaldi, and I am the founder of the Cheetah Girls, and I actually wrote Cinderella, the song that you just heard. And he's like, okay, nice. And then the girls behind her are like, no, this bitch did not just say she was the founder and wrote the song by herself. She's already got a big head. It's only been 5 seconds. And he's like, well, hey, look, y'all are super duper talented. Look, here's my number. Here's my information. If you ever want to call me, lay down some tracks, I'm available. Galleria's mom, Chanel's mom, they hear this. They're like, oh, no, we need to get down there. They intervene playing the motherly role that they do. And they're like, hey, look, thanks for your information. Thanks for your contact. But these girls are in school. They don't really have time for this. You're a music producer. They're children. We're going to have to, get back to you on this. And Galleria is like, Mom, you're embarrassing me. Her mom's like, I don't give a shit. And he's like, Jackal's like, well, look, you got my card. If y'all ever, want to move forward with anything, give me a call.
So after this, Galleria goes home to her mother. And when they enter through the door, the first immediate thing is like, Mom, you fucking suck. I hate you. You don't support me. And the mom is like, you need to focus on school. And then maybe after college, you can dabble in singing.
Her mom's not very supportive.
She's not supportive, but also I get it. But also, is this a music arts school? I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm also trying to figure out. Is this not a performing arts school? I'm not sure.
Because if it is, then what the fuck do you want from me?
Right. I guess it's not.
But it's giving that.
Right. It is giving that.
So, what's her name? The person who plays the mom?
Lynn Winfield.
Is she ever going to play a nice mom? Is she ever going to be like...
Son. I saw a tweet about her one day, and it was like, this lady refuses to play somebody poor. Absolutely.
Period.
She will never play a woman who, one, struggles, and two, is nice.
She's like, I'm not putting that into the universe.
Right.
I'm not claiming that.
She will always be bougie and will always be pompous. And that's just who she is.
But I do love that she's in this movie. I think it's very lovely that... But after Galleria and her mom had this argument about her mom letting her do the music thing, we cut to Chanel, and Chanel's at home with her mom, and they're having I guess maybe they do this every day. They have a cute relationship. They're getting ready for bed together. They're washing their face, and Chanel's also complaining to her mom how they can't do the record deal thing, and they're upset about it. And her mom is like, I think Galleria's mom has the best interests and everything. She knows what she's doing. But to make up for it, how about we go shopping? Also, we might move to Paris with my boyfriend. And Chanel's like, what? What about the Cheetah Girls? What about my life? What about you're gonna get a new boyfriend 6 months from now. That's crazy. It
And
is
then the
crazy.
mom was like, "What is the Cheetah Girls?"
Did she? No, she didn't.
She didn't say.
Okay, well, I was like, hold on.
I said she doesn't pay attention to her. So I was like,
And then Galleria calls Chanel, and they're both complaining about their moms.
they're talking about their moms, and neither of them are listening to each other.
Right? Which is fair.
Galleria's like, "How dare my mom not let me call Jackal?" And then Chanel's like, "My mom wants me to move to Paris," and she's like, "Jackal would change our lives. I'm not going to Paris." They're not listening to each other.
Right. Also, moving to Paris, are y'all official yet? How long has this been? There needs to be a ring on a finger if we're upheaving my family.
And you could go to Paris, and I could stay here. I'll come visit you in the summer.
She could. She is old enough. But as they're talking, Galleria's father goes to talk to Galleria's mother and is like, "Hey, girl."
He puts on his Italian charm. Mamma mia, piperita.
You remember the time we had the pasta, and then I told you to get this pasta, and you said, "I want this pasta." And I said, "That's the best pasta for you. You have to try things out for yourself. That's the pasta." That's what he told her. Sometimes it is about the pasta. But just to interpret that, he's saying that she's got to make her own life decisions, and let her do it. It'll be fun. It'll be a great opportunity. What's the negative? And you know what? The mom is annoying, but after R. Kelly, P. Diddy, like, she's on to something. Absolutely not. Y'all not going nowhere with this man. Like, no.
We don't know him. I don't know. I think she could have just like let her do it and just kept a watchful eye. Like, fuck.
Yeah, she would be a perfect parent for her, though, because some of those parents, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, go off," and then Chanel's mom, yeah, no.
She was like, "Oh yeah, please go away and record for 3 months and go on a tour so I can fuck this Parisian guy and not have to worry about you being in the house." So after speaking with the Italian father, Galleria's mom tells Galleria, like, "Hey, I spoke to your father. He did some convincing. I guess you can call this Jackal Johnson person if you want." And of course, that's exactly what Galleria's gonna do.
Yeah. So she tells Chanel the good news. "Oh my God, we could call Jackal." And then Chanel, takes this moment to say, "Hey, that's great and all, but I just, when you met Jackal earlier, and you said that you were the creator and the writer of Cheetah Girls. That was so weird, and I don't know how I feel about that." And Chanel's basically like, I just did that because my mom was there, and I just wanted to get to him before my mom said something weird, or so I wasn't trying to be shady or anything. I was just trying to seal the deal. But this is the beginning of Galleria acting crazy and being selfish.
Her getting a big head.
So next day at school, the girl is sitting at lunch. Galleria is on the phone with Jackal's secretary, I guess, and she hangs up the phone, and she tells the girls that they can meet Jackal Friday. And they're very excited. There's a newspaper girl who comes up to them, and she's like, "Can we interview you guys for the newspaper? We heard about Jackal. Derek and his friend are there." They're like, "Oh yeah, we heard what Jackal said. It's a hot topic of the school. Everyone's jealous. Everyone's excited.
It's the talk of the town. You're meeting with Jackal Johnson."
Galleria is immediately like, "Okay, we got to get our shit together if we're going to meet Jackal." Aqua's at lunch. She's eating. She got a hot sauce out. She's chewing and talking with her mouth full, which is gross. But Galleria is like, "Hey,
she shuts it down.
We're going to be floating in the same atmosphere, Jackal. You're going to have to work on your manners. And you can't eat with your mouth open, which you shouldn't do in general. And 2, you got rid of this hot sauce.
Stop walking around with a bottle of hot sauce. This isn't Texas.
I actually can walk around with my hot sauce. That's nothing to do with manners."
Well,
I thought it was strange.
And by Galleria standards, it's tacky. And she's like, "We cannot look tacky in front of Jackal Johnson. So don't be bringing your hot sauce. I don't want to see it nowhere in my vicinity. Do not pull that out. And you got food on the corner of your mouth. Wipe it up." And then she gets up and leaves. And then Chanel's like, "You know what? She might be right. Like, we do have to, look the part.
Fair.
Present a certain way."
After school, we see Dorinda once again working at the community center. She's mopping the floors. And the manager, the lady who's in charge of, the dance instructor, she puts up a sign up in front of her little cubby that says, "Closed Saturday for auditions." And Dorinda's like, "Oh no, closed? I
need to work Saturday.
I need to work so I can get my hours to play for lessons." So I'm assuming she's doing work study so she can get lessons at the community center. So she needs to work. And the lady's like, "Well, I'm hosting an audition for a dance group. If you help me with the audition, I'll give you 20 hours or whatever. And she's like, awesome, perfect. I'm poor. I need this. So I guess it's Friday now. And it is the day that the girls are supposed to meet Jackal, Chanel, Aqua, Dorinda at the studio, waiting to meet Jackal. And Galleria, some reason, is in the taxi late. That actually made me so mad.
She's stuck in that New York traffic.
But why are you late? They all live in New York. Y'all live in Manhattan. Why are you late?
Right.
And then she in the car saying, and Dorinda better not come up in there with the same old clothes.
Bitch,
Rude.
you're late. Okay? Dorinda might be in the same clothes, but Dorinda was on time.
Exactly. Also, Jackal don't know her outfit. He don't know her wardrobe. He not checking for her.
Right. Galleria's mom is like, hey, we're stuck in traffic. Do you just want to walk? And they're like, okay, fine. So they get out the car. They start hauling ass. Galleria, moving fast as she is, accidentally steps in some dog poo, unbeknownst to her. They finally make it to Jackal Johnson headquarters. And they arrive. Galleria puts on her face, puts on her show. It's like, Jackal Johnson, please excuse my tardiness. I hope me and my mother weren't too late, and I hope we didn't miss anything. Chanel smells that there's shit on her foot and is like, hey, Galleria, can I talk to you for a second? And Galleria's like, girl, no, I'm talking to Jackal Johnson. It can wait. And then Jackal's like, well, you have turd on your shoe. And she's like, ah, poop on my shoe.
Shit.
So Chanel takes Galleria to the bathroom. She is wiping the doo-doo off of Galleria's shoe while Galleria is just sitting on the counter, letting her wipe the doo-doo off of her shoe. And Galleria's like, I can't believe this happened in front of Jackal, la 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 la. And Chanel is trying to calm her down. And Galleria was like, you know what? You're right. Thanks, Tucci. She pats her on the head and she's like, you're the best. Thanks for wiping this shit off my shoe. And she walks away. And Chanel's like, okay. Excuse me. You're patting my head like I'm your pet dog. You're just walking away from me after I cleaned off doo-doo off your shoe?
No, thank you. No, nothing. And then she was making the whole thing about herself. And Chanel was like, well, there's 3 other members of this group. And while you weren't here, we can do something. She's like, no, I should do it all. No. So Galleria and Chanel, they walk back into the room where Jackal and Aqua and Dorinda are. And Jackal, Aqua, and Dorinda, they kiki and they laugh and they're ha 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 hoo ha. Jackal makes a joke about Galleria and have a poop on her shoe and they all laugh and kiki. This is dangerous. You guys shouldn't be laughing this hard, okay? This is not a good sign.
I was like, why was that a bad sign?
Because I feel like they're already trying to kiss ass and there's a slippery slope. You gotta remember who you are, girls.
I don't think they were kissing ass. I think they were just, he was probably making a joke. So they were schmoozing him up.
I didn't like it. I didn't like his influence. Galleria walks in and she's like, okay, are you ready to talk business? Very serious. Cringe. And then Jackal was like, oh, no, we already made the business deal while you were gone. Aqua pulled out her hot sauce, which you hate because you think is bad manners. And he's like, I saw the hot sauce and I signed the deal, or I agreed to the deal.
Because he's also from like Texas or something. Or his dad's from Texas.
And Galleria's like, oh, you made the deal without me. Oh, that's great. 10 out of 10. In the end, he tells her that he wants them to record a demo
in like a week,
which falls on a Saturday, which falls on the same day as the talent show. Chanel's like, oh no, that's the same day as the talent show. Galleria goes, no, it's fine.
She's like, we'll be able to make it. That's not a problem. And they're all like, what about the talent show? They're like, we'll have to tell Drinka, hey, sorry, a better opportunity presented itself. Okay, she'll understand. And who cares about the talent show now? Because all you get is a recording studio session. And we're kind of stepping over that step anyway by meeting with Jackal. Okay.
I don't remember when I watched this movie, Galleria being such a villain.
Oh, I do. I literally kind of like low-key don't like this movie. Because from the moment she comes on screen, she becomes unlikable. I appreciate this movie for the nostalgia of it all and the excellent songs, of course. It don't do it for me. Now, Cheetah Girls 2. Now that's a different story. That's my jam. I love when we go to Barcelona. But the first one, she's just so insufferable. Like, she ruins it for me.
They didn't even do the thing where it's like she's likable for the first 30 minutes and then she starts to get increasingly unlikable. She's just like,
from the moment Jackal Johnson stepped into that auditorium, she became insufferable.
Evil. She became selfish. And honestly, Chanel is that's who I was like, oh, I love Chanel.
Right.
I prefer Chanel. I was like,
Chanel's the
she
star.
could be the lead.
Right. She ought to be the leader. She's got it.
I don't know if I watched the third one. I don't remember the third one that much.
I will never lay my eyes on the third one. The third one will never see me. I will never see the third one. Of course. What is the point of watching it without her?
And it made me think. I do like Chanel though. If they would have dropped, well, you can't drop Raven, but if they would have maybe dropped Raven in the second one, I'd have been like, well, I didn't really like her character anyways. But they should have brought her back for the third one.
think in the third one, well, I know she does become the focal point, but I think they do what they do in the first one with Chanel. Like, she becomes insufferable.
Oh.
I think. I've never seen it, so I wouldn't know, but I think.
But yes, the girls have Galleria has agreed that they're not doing the talent show, and the girls fall in line. The next day at school, the compilation of Galleria running her mouth about Jackal, ha, and then Jackal said, ha, and then Jackal.
And at first, like, everyone in school is like into it. They're like, oh, meeting with Jackal Johnson, the Cheetah Girls, they're on top. But Galleria becomes so insufferable about it, she won't stop talking about it. Now at this point, it's overkill.
Even Aqua and Dorinda are like, oh my God, annoying.
To the point where Dorinda and Aqua tell Chanel, hey, you need to check your girl. Because now they got burn pages about us on the internet.
ChopCheetah.com.
They got flyers. These kids work fast. For 2003, they didn't waste no time.
Fast.
It's only been like a day. These kids got flyers up on the wall talking about Chop Cheetah. And Chanel's like, they have burn pages dedicated to us. They're like, oh my God, people can be such haters. And Aqua and Dorinda are like, no, girl, you're not even paying attention. They're hating on your girl because she's being annoying. And you need to check her. Because we not liking how she acting.
I hate the way Aqua does.
Aqua was also unlikable in this film as well. I don't like how, like what you're saying, I don't like how she big dogs her. She's like, you need to check her or I will. And then she like shoves her.
If she wants to say something, then go say it. I'm assuming the reason why she's like, Chanel, you say something because y'all have been old, y'all old friends, y'all and if you feel the need to say something so bad, go for it. But yeah, it's not looking good. And Chanel, she still sees the good in Galleria. So after school is the talent show dress rehearsal or the practice, and the girls are up, and Galleria tells Drika that, hey, we're not going to perform Cinderella. We're actually going to perform this new demo song that Jackal wants us to do.
Which I thought it was so funny because they were there to practice for this, like to practice for what they were going to do for Jackal. They're like, hey, we're not practicing for the talent show. We're actually practicing what we're going to present to Jackal Johnson, if you don't mind. And Drinka's like, what the fuck you mean?
Also, we're not coming to the talent show.
Yeah, she's like, look, Drinka, you get this. You understand, when the opportunity comes knocking, you got to take it. Because as you know, it's not always going to be there. She's shitting on her. Because she was like, bitch, your old ass know. When the stars align, if you don't grab them stars, it might not come back. And you might end up as a teacher of the arts instead of a pop star like you. And Drinka's like, excuse me? She's like, look, we'll try our best to make it, but no promises. We can't miss this opportunity. Drinka's like, you spoiled little shit.
So Dorinda was like, okay, so if we're not going to practice, can I go? Because I'm busy. She probably got to get to work. And Galleria goes.
She tells her, well, since we are practicing on our singing and you mostly dance, maybe you should go, Doe. And Dorinda's like, yeah, I do mostly dance. And she walks away. And then Galleria's like, oh, wait, Doe. I've got some little clippings here that I pulled together of some outfits, and maybe, you can take it, put a little something together, and look a little bit more presentable the next time we see Jackal. And Dorinda turns around. She's like, girl, I'm not taking that. And she's like, Doe, take it. It's not an option. It's not optional. Because we can't have you looking toe up. And Dorinda's like, toe up? I'll show you toe up. And she rips the paper and she walks away. And Chanel's like, Galleria, you got to chill, bro. You coming off a little too harsh.
Yeah.
No, what's even funnier, Galleria's like, oh my God, some people just don't realize how they come off to people. And Chanel's like, bitch, what the
No.
fuck was that?
Like, her character really went 0 to 100.
It's hilarious.
Why'd they make her so evil?
And then so Galleria, after, I guess, putting the girls in her place, asserting her dominance, walks away. And again, Aqua turns to Chanel and is like, handle your girl. This time she pulls her shoulder. She's like, you need to handle your girl. If I was Chanel, I'd be like, bitch, you got one more time to put your hands on me.
Also, if you have such a strong opinion about it, you say something.
Because you only got a few more times to be putting your hands on me. You may be from Texas, but bitch, I'm from New York. I'm not fucking playing. Enough.
I will find you. I will drag you down to a subway system and make you lick dirt. But after this, we see Dorinda. She's at the audition at the community center. She's helping out. I don't know. She learned the dance.
She was supposed to be. Yeah, she was supposed to be helping with the audition. Like, I guess, like, checking people in and stuff. Somehow it turned into her auditioning with them. And there they go again with that, yeah, yeah. All right, hit it.
Oh, yeah.
Hit it. Yeah.
Right there.
Give it to him. Yeah.
Like this.
Awesome. Go, girl. Yeah. Hit it again. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, my God. It was driving me insane.
Very, very cringe. And it's a long scene. Anyway, she does a great job. So the guy who runs the dance company or that is running the audition, he pulls us to the side after and he's like, hey, I like what you did back there. I want you to come on tour with us as a dancer. And she's like, what? That's amazing. And he's like, yeah, just get your parents to sign this, I guess, a permission slip and you're good to go. And she goes, parents?
She was so funny.
She's like, yeah. Whatever, make them sign it. Bitch, guardian. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Like, calm down. It doesn't have to be parents.
You have a legal guardian. Like, the term parent and legal guardian in this situation are interchangeable. We just need a signature.
Right. Honestly, you can get your pet rat to sign off on it. I'm not going to check it. They just need to make sure no one's going to call looking for you.
Right.
And I won't go to jail. Thank you. So then we see Chanel. She's come home after a long day at school. She walks into her home excited. She's like, Mom, I'm ready to go shopping. She doesn't find her mom, but she does find a note. And on the note, it says, hey, my hot
Parisian boyfriend took me to the French Riviera. I'll be back in 6 months. Here's the card.
No.
Go shopping.
No. He got tickets to Broadway. And she said she couldn't say no. So take the car and go shopping. Buy something we both can wear. And Chanel's like, that's fucking annoying. Wow. And then the phone rings. It's like, no one's here. No one's ever here. But then she hears a voicemail, and it's from a realtor. And she's calling for the mom, saying that, hey, if you really want to put your apartment up for sale, just let me know. And then Chanel answers the phone. She's like, we're not selling anything. I'm not moving to Paris.
She starts saying Spanish words. She's like, you can take that selling offer back to where it came from. Adios, amigo.
And then Chanel's like, you know what? I am going to go shopping. And she abuses that credit card like
no other. She basically maxes it out. I thought, however, though, the mom giving her the credit card, I was like, I mean, if you didn't tell her a limit, that's your own fault. Like, what did you expect? You give the girl a credit card, of course you're gonna go crazy. She's a teenager, you dummy.
She can't be too responsible. Or what were you thinking? I thought we were using the credit card freely. I thought we were rich.
Right. I don't know how credit works.
But yes, even while she's shopping, she does see a cheetah print like jacket and she buys it. But after her shopping spree, she decides to go to the home of Dorinda. She walks upon a beautiful Manhattan apartment. She sees the bellman and she's like, I'm here for Dorinda something. He's like, ain't nobody by the name live here. And she's like, she's about this tall. She got blonde hair. Oh, he's like, oh, you mean the broke ass bitch who live across the street? That girl that always walk up here when she get dropped off. Nah, she don't live right here. She live around the corner, back.
You gotta go to the back alley to go find her. And she like, alley? Embezzle?
Okay. So she walk around the back, down the alley, knock on the door, and a black woman answers. Mind you, Dorinda's a white girl. So a black woman answers, and then she sees a whole bunch of kids running upstairs. She's like, oops, sorry, I was looking for a girl named Dorinda, but I think I had the wrong place. And she's like, oh no, you got the right place. Dorinda, you got a friend here for you. Dorinda comes down. She's like, oh, fuck. So the two go outside. And Chanel's like, oh my God, I don't know why you've been hiding this. Because Dorinda looks worried. She's upset. And Chanel's like, it's cool that you have a black mom. It's cool that you're mixed. I'm Spanish.
She's like, I'm mixed with everything. Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican. Galleria's biracial. Who cares if you're half black? And Dorinda's like, bitch, are you dumb? You don't get it. I'm not black. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm not hiding that. I live in New York City. I go to a very diverse school. I'm not hiding that I'm black.
Fucking dumb. And she's like, I'm not black. I'm not white. I don't know what I am. She's like, that lady you saw at the door, Miss Bosco. She's my foster mom. I'm poor.
Yeah.
She's like, my mom didn't want me. That's why I'm in the foster system. That's why I never told y'all. Why I never invited y'all over. Because y'all are rich. I'm not. I'm always on the run because I'm always going to work. I gotta make ends meet.
There was for a loop for making the white girl poor. Shout out to Disney. Breaking racial norms.
There you go. And Chanel's like, oh my God. I had no idea. She's like, yeah. It's not something I broadcast to the world. Chanel was like, look, we're the Cheetah Girls. We're family. It doesn't matter where you come from.
Mm-mm.
Our stripes might be different. But
they're the same.
But they're the same.
The things like, well, she was thinking that they wouldn't be friends because she doesn't have parents. Chanel is like, we would never stop being friends with you because you don't have any parents. We would stop being friends with you because you're poor, you know? Just kidding. But she was like, no, you're a Cheetah Girl. You're a Cheetah Girl. That's not a concern for us. And Chanel's like, I just came over to check on you because the way Galleria was talking to you and bringing up the fact that you
dressed like a ragamuffin.
I just wanted to check on you because I was fucked up. And
this
like,
sweater that I saw, this cheetah vest I saw while shopping, it had your name written all over it. I thought it would be perfect.
So that night, Galleria and Chanel are having a sleepover. They're at Galleria's home. They're plucking their eyebrows. They're relaxing. They're getting into bed. Galleria's mom comes in. She lets the girls know that, hey, for their next Jackal meeting, I'm not going to come. I trust you girls. You girls are doing great. They're very excited about that. And the mom walks out. And then Galleria is excited to show Chanel the album cover that she put together for their CD. She whips it out. Picture of all four of them. But in the middle and in the front and bigger than everyone else is Galleria.
And Galleria has some nerve. Chanel's like, hold on now. Why is your picture bigger than everybody's?
So Galleria says, well, I did, write the songs and, I did create the group. So, like, it's not that crazy that my photo's bigger. And then Chanel's like, no, Aqua ad-libs the chorus and I come up with some of the songs and and we get inspo. And she was like, yeah, and Gallery's like, yeah, I take inspo from all of y'all, but like, I'm writing the songs. And Chanel's like, what the fuck? And she basically like, you know what? I haven't been liking the way you're treating me lately. I feel like I'm your assistant and it's not just me. The other girls have problems with you too.
And Gallery's like, what? The Cheetah Girls are keeping me out of the box. Whatever that means.
You're right.
I was like, what the fuck?
Who comes up with this?
I was like, who wrote? Well, Ashley Taylor wrote it. But I was like, the vernacular in this movie is just so out of this world. Y'all are making stuff up.
So she shares that. And then Chanel is like, you just haven't been fun lately. And then Gallery's like, well, yeah, I know. I'm just stressed about Jackal. And once we finish this, we'll be cool again and we'll be like back at neutral. And then Chanel shares with Galleria that Dorinda's home life is not what we think. She's an orphan. She lives at a foster care system. She really needs us. And then Galleria is like, oh yeah, she really needs us to, get this record deal off the ground.
Chanel's like, bitch, no, she needs family. She needs friends and family. What is wrong with you?
Chanel really is.
Why are you so obtuse?
And I think at this moment in the movie, I was like, yeah, there's no redeeming qualities about Galleria.
Yeah, zero.
And Chanel is a better character.
Let's get to the Cheetah Girls number 2 where she becomes likable.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it. Much like Raven-Symoné from That's So Raven, because this is not the girl I remember.
Right. This is not the person.
This is not the Raven I know. So the next day, the girls go to Jackal's studio, and they meet with Jackal and his marketing team. And the marketing team tells them they have a new direction for the Cheetah Girls. What's in right now is the letter G in animals and sustainability. And we want to call you girls Global Get Down.
I don't think I knew that until watching this movie, that they were trying to call them the Global Get Down. That's a terrible name. I thought that was just
Terrible
like the
name.
marketing ploy. Like,
yeah.
the Global Get Down is our marketing
I had to watch. I
strategy.
had to rewind it. I was like, are we calling them the Global
Right. I was like,
Get Down?
this is what they're calling them.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the slogan.
I don't know what these marketing people are on, but it's got to be cracked because they're very excited about this trash ass idea. They want to call the girl the Global Get Down. They want them to wear animal masks.
Galleria, a cheetah, forever and always. And then Chanel, the cozy. Were they all G's? No. The cozy snow leopard. And then Aqua. What the fuck was she? A cow?
Seal.
Oh, Aqua, a seal, of course. And Dorinda, the mountain link
panda.
from the Link's mountain.
No, you get it all. Appreciate it though. The mountain link. Gallery was a cheetah. The mountain link, you're just coming up with shit.
A link is an actual cat.
Well, yeah, it is. So Gallery was the cheetah. Dorinda was the panda, which is the most terrifying mask ever.
Oh, it was a panda.
Aqua was a fucking seal. What? Who's ever said I want to be a fucking seal? And then Chanel was a leopard.
She was a snow leopard.
Yeah, snow leopard.
I just like the way he
panda?
talked. He talked so suave.
Animated. That fucking panda mask, terrifying. Also, a seal?
I didn't think the panda mask was scary. I thought those masks were high quality masks. Those are really good masks.
What?
I mean, if that was creepy, they were all creepy. I didn't understand what was the point of them wearing masks. Why would I want to see a girl group and they all have masks?
The reason why they want them to wear masks and lip sync is so they can replace them.
Right. So they can be easily replaceable, of course, right?
Right, because they don't need them. But no, Jay, you have to go look at that panda mask again. Dorinda, take that mask off.
Take that mask off.
But in the seal, what?
Because her name was Aqua, like water.
A seal, maybe a whale or something. I don't know. A seal's the first, I don't know, a rainbow fish. But a fucking seal?
Not a rainbow fish. What's your beef with the seal? I thought the seal was fine.
What?
I mean,
so if you had to choose from the cheetah, snow leopard, panda, and seal, what would be your first choice and your last choice?
I'm doing snow leopard, cheetah, seal, panda.
You're doing a seal before a panda?
Yeah. You just said the panda mask was hideous. Well, I'm going based on
they can redesign. They can redesign. But you're not calling me the seal.
No, they can redesign.
I'm going.
Oh, you're going like based off of the name, like the cheetah, the snow leopard, the panda. Okay, I guess we're serious.
The seal.
Yeah, the seal doesn't sound as catchy.
Yeah, like look, what are you? I'm the seal. I'm the seal.
I'm the seal.
Yeah, I'm the seal.
That's fair. Yeah, it doesn't.
Panda's not even like my favorite either, because panda's just like, okay, it's a panda, it's adorable. But I guess I'll give you the panda. The seal, absolutely not.
They could have done like the lion.
Thank you, tiger.
The tiger, yeah. The giraffe.
My favorite, snow leopard, because it's kind of different. Cheetah, panda, seal should be on the list, but it's last.
We have the same order except for the last two.
Yeah, seal should be last. Galleria hears this and she's nauseated. She's concerned.
They all are a little bit. They're like, but Galleria especially.
But see, they're trying to like. Dorinda puts a mask on. She's like, "How do I look?" Like they're trying to like, okay, give it a go. Why not?
And somehow from there they transition to like, okay, we want you to hear the song that we want y'all to perform. And then Galleria said, "Now you're talking. Let's talk music." Cheetahs assemble. They get in line. They perform a song for Jackal. They perform
Girl
Put Your
Power.
Hands Up If You Want This Song. My least favorite song, but they perform that for Jackal. Jackal's like, that was great. Fine and dandy. Now let me play you the song that we want you guys to sing. We go all around the world. We go all around the world. We don't care that knows. We go all around the world. And Galleria's like, no. don't you like what we just did? And he's like, yeah, it was great, but this is what we're gonna sell to the record company. This is what we're pitching to the execs. This is what they approve. And she's like, well, we can't do this. This isn't us. And he's like, well, we're at a crossroads here, babe. I don't know what you want me to tell you. And then so the other girls are like, hold on. We need to reconvene. And she's like, aren't y'all coming? And they're like, hold on, bitch. Look, all right. What we have here today is a record deal. We get to work together still. We're making music that make people happy. What's wrong with that? I think we should still consider. And then Galeria's like, what? This isn't us. This isn't who we are. This isn't our music. And Aqua's like, oh, because he doesn't want you singing your songs. Now you want to walk. She's like, this isn't who we are. This is not the Cheetah Girls. And Aqua turns to Chanel and she says, you didn't handle this, so now I'm going to.
About time, bitch.
Who basically shuts her down. She's like, we like this deal. We're going to try it out. If you want to go, you can go.
We can bounce.
And so she does exactly that. Galleria says, fine.
Come out.
The girls turn around. They look at Jackal. And he's like, did we lose a cheetah? And Chanel's like, looks that way. And he's like, that's fine. That's cool. Because now we can take the gorgeous Chanel and put her center as the lead vocalist, the lead cheetah. And Chanel got a little taste of that golden dragon. And she's like, hey.
Golden dragon, yeah.
I couldn't think of another
phrase.
But she got a taste of that golden dragon. And she starts smiling. She said, oh, me, center stage, front and center, the leader? I like that. But then Aqua quickly punches that bitch in the shoulder and she comes back to reality. And she's like, wait, no. This is a lot, Jackal, says Chanel. I think we just need time to think it all over. And he's like, okay, yeah, sure, that's cool. Hit me back up whenever you're ready. So the girls exit the meeting room. Immediately, as they hit that hallway, there's a line of little girls lined out the door. Hundreds of them. White, black, Puerto Rican, and Asian. It don't matter. Just a line of girls waiting in the wing for these three to fuck up so they can become the next global get down.
But honestly, I'm not mad at Galleria for not wanting to do that. It was like, this is before AI, but the panda mask and we go all around the world, it feels like AI slop.
Yeah, would be the equivalent back then.
And it gives me the same vibe of in Spy Kids. Students gonna help us, stop us, save us. Students gonna help us.
Swoop is a madman, help us, save us. Swoop is a madman, help us, save us.
It gives me that same vibe. I don't know. It's that mask and we go all around the world. We go all around the world. It gives me like creepy dystopian mind control vibes.
Yeah.
That
song is very mind control-y.
Yeah. We go all around the world. We go like if I played it backwards, it'd be like, commit yourself to Satan or something like that.
So, Cheetah Girls are like officially dismembered.
They're broken up. Everyone goes home. They're crying. They're sad. Galleria goes home. Her mom just like, you were right.
And her mom is basically like, I told you so.
Was she?
In my opinion, she was basically like, yeah, I wanted to let you fall on your face on your own. And you did fall on your face.
Terrible. Dorinda, she accepts the dance tour. She's like, hey, I'm gonna go on the dance tour. Chanel, we never see Aqua.
We just, it's her trying to catch a taxi. That's the only character background they give her.
That's just terrible.
Yeah.
And then Chanel arrives home and then she sees like all the bags her shopping bags and all the stuff she purchased on the ground, and she finds her mom sitting on the couch looking like she's ready to beat a bitch's ass. And her mom is like, I went shopping today and I used my credit card and it was declined and you embarrassed me, and the lady snatched the shoes out of my hand like I was a
thief of the night.
Yes. And you are in big trouble. And Chanel's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Once the Cheetah Girls and I hit it big, I'll pay you back. I can pay you back. It's fine. And the mom's like, what were you fucking thinking running the credit card up like that? Well, I'm 15. And then Chanel's like, I was so upset with you, but then I realized some people don't have moms. And then the mom's like, well, What,
Who
what's
ain't got a
wrong with-
mom,
what you
girl?
talking
Who you
about?
talking about? It's like Dorinda. She's in foster care. Her mom didn't want her.
She's like, pause. What's the tea, girl? Who ain't got no mama?
And the Cheetah Girls are broken up.
And I was like, and you're never home, and you never put me first, and I'm never the star of your life. You're always worried about fucking a Parisian boyfriend, and this time it's Parisian boyfriend, next time it's African boyfriend, next time it's a Spanish boyfriend, next time it's a boyfriend from Utah. It's always not me, mother. You have 2 kids. Where's the son? Where's the son? And she was just basically like, I don't feel important in your life. And the mom was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'll start putting, more effort into you. I don't know why she was so gun-ho about that credit card bill. I was like, isn't the reason why you're hanging? Also, early in the movie, when they were talking about the Parisian boyfriend for the first time, the mom was like, and he's just so rich. She's like, I'm just kidding. But I was like, you're not kidding. She's the most unhinged Disney
mom we've ever seen.
mom ever.
Oh my goodness.
Like, she really is like a low-key, she's I don't want to say gold digger, but
She's just like a party girl. Like I want
she's a party
I
girl.
want to date.
She a young hoe.
Yeah, she a young hoe.
But to me, when she was like, the credit card decline, I'm like, well, use your boyfriend's credit card. What's going on?
It's not that big.
Is he not paying the bill?
Right.
What are we doing? Do you have a job? You don't. What's the problem?
Yeah, leave me alone.
After this, Galleria takes some alone time. She goes to the school to do her favorite thing to relax, which is sing. And she sings the slow version of Cheetah Girls. Because we are sisters. We stand together. We make each other strong. We don't understand. Anyway, and then Derek walks in.
Mr. Hottie. And he's like, no, that was actually really good. A lot better than like the pop garbage that y'all normally sing. This had heart. This had grit. And she's like, thanks, I wrote it. He's like, oh my God.
You know what? I don't like him.
Why?
Because I sing a happy song is garbage. It's the same song, but slow down. How about that?
Right. Because what are you singing?
Fake
Brown,
rap?
White, black, Puerto Rican, or Asian. It don't matter who you are. We want a hip hop nation. How is that better than what I have going on?
How is that more of an artist?
Right.
How is that deeper?
How is that deeper? How is that better art? Okay.
Right.
Nice try.
The nerve of him.
Right.
The nerve of him. You're lucky you're cute.
You want to be Marky Mark? Enough! So he sits down next to her on the piano. And he's like, so I guess the news is true. The Jackal meeting, Cheetah Girls dismembered. And she's like, yeah. She's like, we broke up. Once Jackal asked us to lip sync, that's when I had to walk. And he's like, you did the right thing. She looks so pretty right here.
She looks gorgeous throughout the whole movie.
She really
also, she looks so young. I'm like, oh.
She's so young.
Because this is before That's a Raven, right? Or
no, I don't think it was.
let's look into that.
Well, the Cheetah Girls premiered in 2003. This premiered in 2003.
So the first episode of That's a Raven was January
17th, 2023. And this premiered August. So we had That's a Raven already. We had a few episodes.
Okay. I wonder.
She was booked and busy. Jesus, that's a heavy year for your first year at Disney.
So I wonder if they were like, you're gonna be That's a Raven, and then we have a movie option for you that you're gonna shoot, Cheetah Girls, and we're gonna do both.
Right.
I wonder how they do that.
Because I distinctly remember the Cheetah Girls coming out and me knowing who Raven-Symoné was.
Yeah. But another day, Saturday of the talent show. Galleria is walking with her mother and Toto, and Galleria expresses to her mom that she, plans to go to the talent show because she feels bad about how she treated Drinka, and she wants to support everything. My mom's like, that's a great idea. Her mom it goes on about her way, and Galleria continues to walk Toto. They walk by the same store that they walked by at the beginning of the store. There's an image of Jackal, and then there's Jackal's new artist, his new girl group, and it is the Global Get Down, and it's 4 girls with masks on, and a Gallery looks at that and she's like, oh no,
she's stunned.
They went ahead without me. I cannot believe it. She thinks that the girls signed the contract, that the picture of the Global Get Down that she's seeing is ex Cheetah Girl members. So while Galleria is gobsmacked by this information, Toto gets off his leash and he runs down the streets of New York, and Toto is just like a fluffy little white poodle. He's actually really adorable. And he's running down the streets of New York. Galleria chases after him, and then Toto falls down a construction manhole thingy. And she's like, oh no, not the dog. Upon the way, she bumps into a cop. And I really forgot this was a Disney Channel movie because I thought this movie was about to go south.
You're hilarious.
I was like, oh, is the cop gonna like, what are you doing, man? I thought he was gonna yell at her or like be mean to her. Because she bumps into him while she's chasing after Toto, and he catches up with her. And she turns to him. She's like, my dog's down there. And I thought he was just going to be a dick.
Right. I don't give a fuck. You just bumped into me. You know that's against the law. Jail time for 10 years.
No, seriously. I forgot what movie I was watching. But the cop that she bumped into earlier, he's very concerned. He's like, oh, no, not the dog. Is it a white dog or a black dog? She's like, it's a white dog. Please save him. So this turns into a whole big hoopla over a fucking dog in a hole. The news station comes down. They interview Galleria. She's like, please, my dog, help my dog. She calls her parents. Across the city of New York, her friends have seen this airing of the news. We don't even see Aqua's.
She don't even have
shit about Aqua.
Everybody else we see Chanel and her mom getting their hair done in this like Russian salon. What do we see Dorinda doing?
Maybe we don't see Dorinda.
Well, we just see Chanel. But we don't see nothing about Aqua. We just don't. She just pop up. She's like, yeah, I saw it on the news. I'm here.
What comes out the subway system? So she took the subway because the dog has shut down traffic.
We have the fire station. We have New York City pedestrians crowding around to see what all the commotion is, which I think is crazy. And then now it's such a spectacle that it's now made the news.
So, like, in real life, this would be the equivalent of little Tommy stuck down a well, but it's a dog in the city of New York.
I just thought this was crazy. I was just like, why am I supposed to believe that in New York City,
I don't care,
the city of hustle and bustle, that these people are stopping what they're doing because they want to see what happened to this dog in this little hole? No.
Maybe 5 people.
And y'all definitely not shutting down the city for the damn dog. So it makes the news. So much so that Aqua was so concerned and raced down there, even taking the subway because the streets were blocked off. She couldn't take a taxi. She took the subway to come see Toto. She runs into Galleria. They have on matching cheetah print sets.
Wait!
I was like, how did they coordinate this?
Why do they all have was this what they were going to wear to the, let's just say that's what they were going to wear to the,
maybe that was their talent show outfit.
And they just put it on.
That should have been what they wore to the audition. Those friggin' jumpsuits. Right. What they wore to the audition is what they should have worn to the talent.
Maybe this was their before outfit. You know, sometimes you gotta dress to impress before you put your fit on. But yes, why were they having matching outfits? That's fucking hilarious. Right. It just clicked to me.
Right. Galleria's in this pink cheetah print set. Aqua's in this blue cheetah print set. And then out of nowhere, running down the street comes Dorinda. She's in an orange set, cheetah set.
The worst color.
The worst color of them all. And then she got a belt around her waist. I'm like, why you got a belt? There's no belt holes. But
you know, back in that day, they had to accessorize.
Right.
So
she arrives as well, and Galleria's like, oh my God, you're here too? And she's like, we're here for Toto. And then Chanel's the last one to arrive. Her and her mom are getting their hair done. They're watching the news. They see it. They run out with the rollers in their hair.
Oh no.
And they make it. At this point, it's on the news, huge crowds. Galleria is like, oh my goodness, you guys are all here. And they're like, bitch, we are here for Toto. We don't fuck with you. And she's like, okay, that's fine, I guess. Meanwhile, the firefighters are trying to get him out the hole. They're like, he's not moving. He's not budging. Galleria's like, oh my God, Toto. At this point, he's like, we got to shut off the power. I don't know how that correlates. They're right near the school, so they have to shut off the power for like the whole block. So the school's power goes out in the middle of the talent show. Derek and Marsekiel.
Marsekiel. That's pretty sure.
No, it was
I think that's it.
Crikey. No.
Crikey. Yeah.
No, it was Medieval.
It was Marsekiel Crikey. It's only one of its kind. I remember.
Oh my God, what was his name? Mackerel. Holy mackerel.
The fish.
So, in the middle of the talent show, the lights are shut off. Derek and Mackerel are doing their talent show performance. Derek is singing. white, black, Puerto Rico, and Asian. It don't matter who you are. We want a hip hop nation. So come on. And everybody, come on.
Everyone's got a good song in this fucking movie.
Right. His was good.
It was good. But the way he was doing the DJ.
Oh, I didn't.
When he was doing his arms.
Oh, who?
Watch it again.
Not the DJ.
Derek.
Oh, I kind of do remember.
He was like, I was like, put your fucking arm down.
Put them down.
Put your fucking arm down.
You look like a fool. This song reminds me of Good Vibrations from Marky Mark.
That's a good vibration.
So yeah, in the middle of their performance, lights cut off. Drinker comes out. She's like, this reminds me of the great power outage of 1963. Ma'am, no one cares. Then somehow, I don't know how this happens either, but now the news coverage is now broadcasted on the screen in the auditorium at the talent show. Said. And the Galleria's on the news. She's like, my dog Toto, he's a dog.
Help me.
He's stuck in this hole. I need him out. Please. Support. We need it. So everyone at the freaking talent show leaves to go see this dog.
We gotta go help. We have to go. Macri says, what's his name?
Mackerel
says, he says, we gotta go.
What kind of impact does this dog have on the local community? To where everyone's like, we must go. You know who should have fallen in the hole? Chanel's little brother. That would have made more sense. They should have put him in the hole.
They should have put him in the
Then it would have made more sense. Everybody's stopping what they're doing to go to his rescue and aid. And then it would have actually given his character some purpose. Because his character was pointless.
Then we come together.
Exactly.
Gotta see my little brother.
So the crowd arrives. Drinker arrives. Derek's there. Mackerel's there. Drinker goes up to Galleria. And she's like, hey, we're here. And Galleria's like, oh my God, Drinker. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry for how I acted. She's like, Drinker's like, it's okay. You got a big head, but you got a big heart and big dreams to match. But you just gotta watch out for that big mouth of yours. And Galleria's like, I know, I'm sorry. And they hug and embrace.
Cute.
Firefighter's like, look, we gotta get this dog out here. You gotta start talking to it.
Gotta get this dog out of here.
And then Galleria's like, okay. Cheetahs, let's sing to Toto. Together we can. Together we can. Shoot the moon, stop the rain, even ride a hurricane. If we wanna. Toto starts barking.
Where's my mama?
Because he loves the way she sings. He loves her singing. And so the firefighter's like, it's working. They keep singing. He's like, he's coming. He's itching out. Here he is. Oh my God, the dog's out of the hole. Woo!
Oh my God, yay.
We rescued the dog. Yay!
We can open up in New York City again now. Thank you.
Cut the lights back on. Shit. And now it's nighttime. Nightfall has hit us.
There's an ambulance there. They're checking on the dog. And the girls are like, okay, that was fun.
Bye.
Deuces.
They literally just like walk off. They're like, all right, bye.
Because Gallery thought she was really had to come to terms with the fact they weren't there for the dog. I mean, they weren't there for her. They were there for the dog. Derek comes up and he's like, how are you? And she's like, I'm upset because
the Cheetah Girls are over. They're actually over.
We did not reunite. They don't give a fuck about me. They came for the dog. And Derek's like, encourages her to don't give up on the friendship. Keep pushing, okay? And she's like, you're right. She whispers in his ear something, a plan. And then we see Galleria walking to a makeshift stage in the center of this commotion. And she looks upon the crowd, and the crowd looks back, her friends. And she opens her mouth. She looks down. Music starts playing, and she starts singing.
There's a time when we all choose to
either quit
or follow through. Trust yourself.
To just lose faith.
So just lose faith.
Or trust your heart. Okay, thank you. So she starts singing, and the girls have turned around. They're looking, and they're joining. Aqua joins. She grabs her hand. Dorinda comes. She does a aerial and says, "Boom, baby!" And then Chanel, the last one to joins because they had the closest. It's a big heartache for her. She comes, and they're joining, and then Derek in the background plays the guitar. Actually sounds really good. 10 out of 10. He kills it. And then they break out in a full performance of Cheetah Girls. 'Cause we are sisters. We stand together.
We
make each other strong. Even we never understand. Our spots are different. Yeah, Cheetah Girls. Oh my God. What a great song. But also Dorinda dancing with the firefighters and the sticks. It's hilarious. It's a full-on performance. I will say, I do like how every time they sing, it does feel like an R&B music video, especially when they did Together We Can. No, when they did Girl Power in front of Jackal.
Oh yeah.
Every time they do it, it feels like a 90s music video where they're like close and like it feels very nice music video. But yeah, they perform Cheetah Sisters in front of all their fans, and they're excited and they kill it, and they're friends again. They hug, they love each other. And then at the end of the performance, Derek and Galleria share a kiss. What a whore, you know? How old is she?
She plants one on him.
Wow. But no, good for her. He's so hot.
So hot. So then, after a successful evening of rescuing Toto and getting a Cheetah Girl perform, they and everyone else end up back at the high school auditorium, I guess, to conclude the talent show. The girls are all crowded around this, like, crafts table. And Galleria's like,
hungry.
I know you girls are, still working with Jackal and y'all are a part of All Around the World, the global get down. But I'm hoping that we can still all be friends. And they're like, girl, what are you talking about still working with Jackal? We didn't take that deal. And then she was like, I saw the sign outside of the window. I thought y'all took the opportunity. I thought y'all took the deal. And they're like, no. And they're like, we're Cheetah Girls forever. Cheetahs!
Dorinda says she's not going on tour, which I think is stupid. I think she should go on tour. I decided Cheetah Girls was where I want to be.
No, but she said something like, she was like, there was an alternative. She's like, I took.
Oh, she's going to teach the classes at the community center. Like the lady she was.
Oh, the
lady who was teaching the class is going on the tour, and I think she's going to take her spot and teach the classes at the community center or something like that.
Okay. And then, so Drinka comes out with this big globe of a trophy, and she's like, okay, it's time to announce the winner of the talent show. The winner is the Cheetah Girls! Isn't fair.
Not fair.
They should have been disqualified.
Can they redo it on stage?
No. They can't even do that.
That would have been me. I'd have been like, well, they didn't do it here though.
I wouldn't even said that. They dropped out of the competition. That's it. You drop out, that's it. You're done. And they didn't do it here? No.
Absolutely
They're
not.
disqualified.
What, because she lost a dog?
Not the
winners. She can win? I don't think so. I don't think so.
After they have just been announced as the winners, somebody phone ringing. Ring, 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 ring. Galleria answers. It's Jackal Johnson on the phone. He saw everything. He saw the news. He saw their performance. And now he has egg on his face because he missed out on the best pop girl group of the century. He calls Galleria to make amends. Galleria says, you tell Jackal Johnson that we are no longer in business with him. Aqua picks up the phone, tell him that we're a hot mess express from Texas, and we only do what we want to do when we don't lip sync. Chanel takes the phone. She says, we are no longer interested. No gracias. And then Dorinda says, and you tell Jackal that the Dorindas, no, you tell Jackal that the Cheetahs, don't lip sync neither. We are one band, one sound, and we stick together. And Galleria takes the phone back, and she's like, click, we are the Cheetah Girls. Bye. I don't know. Something like that.
And the movie ends.
Woo!
Bye, Cheetah Girls. Woo, woo, woo. When does the second one come out?
2006.
2006. Okay, it's 23. Okay, so I have a question. Which one's your favorite Cheetah Girl song?
Cinderella.
To me, it's hard between Cinderella and Together We Can.
That's a good one.
Together we can shoot the moon. Cinderella is, but also it's a great message.
Which one?
Cinderella.
Yeah. Fantastic. Feminism.
I can be my own person. Right. Beginning of feminism. Right. I don't know, man. I don't want to be no Cinderella. Sitting in a bed, old dusty thingy.
I can
wait for somebody. I can slay my own dragons. Period. I can dream my own dream. I just cannot believe watching back that Galleria was such a bad person.
I can't believe you don't remember that. I remember that distinctly.
I don't remember that.
Sorry, I literally hate this. I don't hate it. But I was like, I don't like it
The
that
only
much.
the only thing that like I can remember without a doubt is one, them performing Cinderella, and two, those fucking animal outfits, and we go all around the world embedded into my head. But Galleria being evil the whole time.
I don't know how you don't remember that, because that is the premise of the movie. It's her being shitty.
I don't remember that. And I was like, wow, I really like Chanel.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chanel.
Shout out to Chanel.
It makes me want to watch the second one.
I know, the second one's so good.
Barcelona.
Thank you,
But also-
Barcelona. That teaching me, if you find friends that take the journey with you, then that they are your true amigas cheetahs.
Amigas cheetahs.
Your true amigas cheetahs.
The arm.
Man, that
Armhole.
shit cracks me up every time. Cause she really like bent over so fucking deep. Like she literally
to watch
is like almost to her toes, spreading her arm out. Have you seen
Shout out
those
to
TikToks
Raven-Symoné.
of people doing it, and they'll put like chairs on their head and they'll do it?
No.
They'll do-
Oh, yes.
Does
yes.
he
I
have
think I
that
have.
hat
I think I
on?
have. I think I have.
Oh my god,
I
it's
think
so
I have.
funny.
Shout out to Raven-Symoné, an icon of a generation. She was Disney Channel, honey.
She was the
Hunty.
queen. She's definitely on my Disney Mount Rushmore.
And the girls are Cheetah Girls. You guys inspired a generation. I can remember when I was little, we would play Cheetah Girls in the
You gotta
playgrounds
get
of grammar
formation.
school.
You're Aqua, you're Dorinda, you're Galleria. 5, 6, 7, 8.
7. I don't remember who I was, but I don't think I was Galleria.
Varies.
I think I wanted to be Dorinda because I like to dance.
Uh,
Do you remember who you were?
no, not at all.
Mm.
It never stayed. 'Cause it was never the same. It would change every recess.
Yeah. Don't want to cause anarchy by keeping the same person. Don't want anyone to turn to a Galleria by being the only Galleria.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying? All right, Jay, do you think it holds the test of time, Cheetah Girls?
Of course.
Liar, I can see it in your eyes.
No, I do.
I would show this movie to my daughters.
Yeah. They'll show. They've
Sure.
got to see this. They've got to see the original text.
Yes, the original text for sure.
Okay, well, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time, guys. But don't forget to rate, subscribe, follow us on TikTok at Please Don't Spoil the Movie. On Instagram, no, we're on TikTok at Don't Spoil the Movie. Instagram at Please Don't Spoil the Movie. Tell your friends, rate, subscribe. And toodaloo, motherfucker.
Bye-bye.